Hey, this is Friday, and it's episode 10 of the Tyrannosaurus Anton blog. Today I have a very cool update, since I'm talking about some very cool stuff. To start off, I want to talk about LA Noire. This game came out on Tuesday, May 17th, and it is awesome. From Rockstar and Team Bondi, Australian development company. This game is amazing. It's a detective story. It takes place in 1940s LA. And it's a little bit different from typical Rockstar games, since you're not really playing the bad guy in this one. You're playing the good guy. You're playing a police officer named Cole Phelps. You start off as a patrol officer, and then you work your way up through the different departments. It's really, really cool. Going to crime scenes and looking around for clues is awesome. Talking and interviewing witnesses at the scene, and then interrogating suspects is phenomenal. Plus, Team Bondi has used a new motion scan technology on the faces, so the facial recognition is amazing. It's more like playing a movie rather than playing a game. It's awesome. Things I don't like about it are things that are typical to Rockstar games, such as driving and combat. I find them to be really, really bad. I just don't know how else to say it. Something I've never liked about the Rockstar games. I found that the controls for driving and the controls for the combat always feel a little bit clunky. It's something I've always hoped that they would change, in their newer games, and they never do. It's why I couldn't really play GTA 4. It's why I couldn't really play Red Dead Redemption. But I'm, stomaching it for LA Noire because the rest of the game is really, really good. Story is awesome. So controls aside, the game is great. Definitely worth picking up. And this past week I've been listening to the new Beastie Boys album, Hot Sauce Committee Part 2, and this album is it's fantastic. The guys are, a little bit older, and that kind of tells, it shows a little bit on the album, but the rapping is still great. Some of my favorite tracks on there is Too Many Rappers featuring Nas, and also Don't Play No Game That I Can't Win featuring Santa Gold. It's a really, really cool album. A bunch of my buds who I used to work with at HMB recommended it to me. I've been listening to it, and it's pretty cool. Also picked up new album from Tyler, the Creator. This album's called Goblin. It's his second record, and it was really interesting. First, when I started listening to it, I thought, it's kind of, horrorcore kind of rap, similar to, Necro. A little bit of MF Doom in there as well. But the more I listened to it, the more I was like, no, this is totally something different. It's really interesting, really weird. Not sure if I totally dig it 100%, but I do like a lot of aspects of it. I really like the satire that he's got going on in a lot of the tracks. It's kind of dark, but it's really good. He also talks about Adventure Time a couple of times in his songs, and as I mentioned in previous blog entries, I love Adventure Time. It's probably my favorite show right now, so I definitely dig this for that reason. And also, this record is very, very honest. There's a lot of things, too, on there, where he's, just telling a story in a lot of the songs. So, it's not really from his perspective. It's from, the perspective of a character. I think a lot of people probably miss that when they listen to it. But it's cool. Really interesting. If you like MF Doom, if you like Necro, you'll probably really dig this. Even if you don't like that stuff, you'll probably still dig parts of this album. So, worth checking out. Definitely recommend it. That's all I have for this week. Hopefully it's going to be a nice weekend, and if it is, get out there and have some fun. So until next time.